Hi, we're Lipstick and Dipstick.
Lesbian advice columnists in Curve magazine.
So, Dipstick and I wrote this book. It came out in 2007. It's the Lesbian Essential Guide to Relationships.
It's the what? It's Lipstick and Dipsticks.
Oh, right.
Essential Guide to Lesbian Relationships.
How could I forget? So we went all over the country reading in bookstores and pride events, and we're going to do a little reading for you today. What do you think we should read?
I want to read the out-of-town roll.
She always wants to read the out-of-the-town roll. Out of the town. Out on the town.
Opening your relationship when out of town, page 172. You can read along at home if you have the book. The out-of-town rule is when one of you is out of town and you can have an affair. As long as you never see the person again and what happens out of town stays out of town. Some couples, especially those who are partners on the road a lot, agree to this setup. It's like an open relationship with very specific boundaries. Dipstick thinks this would work really well.
Of course you do. It's an awful idea.
How cool would it be to meet some hot girl at a conference and make out in her hotel room with no guilt and no commitments?
You know what? You're really starting to sound like a guy. Isn't she, girls? Am I right?
No. You know, there's variations of the out-of-town rule. In some cases, only making out is allowed. In others, you can go all the way as long as you use protection. So if you're one of those lesbians who travels a lot for work, talk to your partner about this. But do it before you leave town. Oh, I gotta read that.
It's like suicide. Don't do it. Did you lose your spot?
I lost my spot. No, I was going to say, talk to your partner, but not the night before you leave town.
Oh, did you get it right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or worse, from the payphone when the hottie is in your room and ready to go.
It's a bad idea.
You know,
Really fun.
Lipstick, if only one of you guys travels for work, it might, your partner might think it's unfair that, you get to knock on beautiful women and she's left home to clean the litter box and sort through your mail.
Yeah.
So if this is the case, you can send her out of town from time to time on a make-out vacation of her own.
Equally as absurd. Oh my god. I'm not sure what planet you're living on, Dipstick, but down here in the real world, the lesbians and I have a message for you. Don't we, ladies?
What?
You're fucking crazy. Sure, this may indeed be how some lesbians do it, but the only reason that it works is because the woman at home doesn't know about the arrangement. It's true, dykes just cannot do this. Women aren't programmed this way. We're like swans. Imagine two swans sailing off into the lake together. We're monogamous.
Of course,
it just doesn't work, I'm just saying. But I do understand that with everything there are exceptions. And there are women that can make polyamory work and can have open relationships. But I haven't met very many of them. Just saying, But I'm also now wondering if they're from the same planet as you, Dipstick. And that would be planet Poontang.
Oh, Lipstick, say whatever you want. I'm right here on the earth with all the other lesbians that have this arrangement.
Yeah, no. I'm a big Vegas lover, and I do believe that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
See?
But outside of that, I just cannot see how women can fool around on the road and leave it there. And maybe it's because I need some sort of schooling or an intensive detachment workshop from my girlfriend. While it would be fun, oh so fun, to have a mistress in Manhattan, here are 5 things I would rather do than find out my girlfriend has the mistress. Let me tell you. The first one is shove a fork in my eye. Okay? The second one, join the Church of Scientology. The third one, I would rather be dragged behind a semi-truck. The fourth one, I would rather chew my arm off at the elbow. And the last one is I would honestly rather give Rush Limbaugh a Brazilian wax before finding out my girlfriend is fooling around. Simple as that.
What's a Brazilian wax?
Oh my god. You and your big bush do not want to know. It will give you awful nightmares.